Hello, I'm Alexandra. Here I'd like to talk to you about, if you couldn't tell, 21Pilots. My first evening with 21Pilots. A night 9 years ago, and about maybe a couple hours ago, on the 11th of November, 2016. And I'm also going to be talking about my journey as a member of the Skeleton Clique, or fans of 21Pilots. Since that time, that one evening. So let's get started. I wasn't really into much music other than music that was in soundtracks before 21Pilots. And it wasn't until my drum teacher said to me, hey, check out this song. And it was Heathens by 21Pilots. And I listened to it and he taught me how to play it. And I liked it. And it was something different about this song. And then we went on holiday in Spain in 2016, and my sister played a bunch of the 21Pilot songs, House of Gold, The Pantaloon, Car Radio, Semi-Automatic, The Run and Go, and that was the beginning of my intrigue into this band. And then for my birthday, on the 7th of November, my family got me tickets to see 21Pilots, where my mum and my sister came with. And I remember when we went to the concert, I was very nervous. I remember going up the escalator and seeing all these posters that were made by the fans that the band had put up in the subway. Or the tube, as we call it. And yeah, there's just such an excitement in the air and waiting in line. And I'm right there, kind of near the front, and the show starts and it's electric. And something that I'd never experienced before. Because it was my first show, I thought I would be crushed in the mosh pit, which is crazy thinking about what 21Pilots fans and what the culture at concerts is like. But I'd never been to a concert before, so I wasn't sure what to expect. And then including songs from, obviously, Blurryface, the popular ones, Ride, Stressed Out, Lane Boy, and I had such a fun time singing along to those songs, and even the songs like The Pantaloon. And that was just such a sparkle of intrigue and fascination with this band that I would later find out to last me 9 years. But I think the bit that cemented it was after they played Goner, which was incredible, but I didn't know it was Goner at the time because I didn't know the lyrics or the song. But then we had to go get the bus to get back home, so I didn't get to listen to Trees. So I think that's why.
Hey, we don't want this one to end. We wish we could just stand up here and play and talk and just do this all night long. But listen, I want you to know, if you keep having us, man, we would love to come back sometime. So please. I know where you stand, silent in the tree, and that's where I am, silent in the tree.
That song really resonates with me, as it reminds me of this time when I'm 14, getting connected with this band that would change my life forever. And then I get home and everything's different. I have this obsession with this band, trying to drum every single song, every single day of the week. On top of that, sort of wanting to be them, wearing sleeveless white tops, all the time, to just be incredibly inspired by them. It's hard to explain this intense, like, passionate feeling, and that is the sort of era in which this logo, this concept of this character of Meltdown Boy sort of began from. So I'm incredibly appreciative of that time and that concert. The mute math versions of the songs, listening to or watching the Sleepers series at the end of the Blurryface era, and then forward into the year hiatus and this love of them that didn't go away even when they weren't constantly doing stuff, and watching interviews, trying to learn more about this band that I had this incredible experience with. Then it came to the reveal of Trench as an idea with Jumpsuit and Nico and the Niners. I remember being in my garden and someone messaged me being like, hey, there's new 21 Pilots music, and I rushed to it, and it was so different, so bold, and I can't describe it. The vibe of the music videos that came forward, with Levitating and that trilogy of music videos and that world really stuck with me. What can be said about Trench that hasn't been said already? The colours are incredible, the song, every single song is a banger. It's just so different from any album even 21 Pilots have made, and I think that's why I connect with it. And obviously when I went to the tour, I got this flag that's behind me. Such an incredible tour and show, and seeing Bandito live with those lights and the pet cheetah on the middle of the platform that comes down from the ceiling. There's not really a show like that. And I do miss this era tremendously. And then through on to Level of Concern, an incredibly fun poppy song that really helped me and many other people through COVID. Christmas song, Christmas Saves the Year, which I don't think I'll ever be able to listen to that song with the same mindset of COVID in mind and the world crumbling down that I had during that year. And then we come to Scaled and Icy. Scaled and Icy is such a unique and fun album that really, it's a very good summer song. I like to play these albums in a lot of the periods of the year, especially on vinyl. There's something about that album that just really screams like, hey, it's summer, it's time to get up. And Shy Away is amazing, Choker is amazing, Redecorate is Ascension. But it's just incredible the way that they presented the story so subtly through the live streams, the cinema experience, the getting to see it's probably about the same level, but I do love and adore that version of Trees that plays in the live stream and the cinema experience. Getting to see that in a theatre full of people like me was an experience that I don't forget. And just I love that album, and to the point where I even initially wanted to get a tattoo of Trash the Dragon. I think that's the first time I ever was like, oh, I want to get a tattoo, which I have got a tattoo now of 21 Pilots, but it's quite different. Trash is still on the table though. The tour was really fun. I remember seeing the campfire bit that I see all over TikTok nowadays. And I do miss seeing that show and just the energy in that room. Hearing Good Day live, that was an incredible time. Now we go on to Clancy. Now Clancy is a difficult subject. Not in a bad way, it's just Clancy came out around the time I was doing my final year of uni, and it was probably the darkest time in my life at the time. I'd been through like an abusive, bad relationship, and had just been on the beginnings of recovering, and so it really helped me through that time. And then at my darkest hour, if you catch my meaning, I 2 days after that, I met 21 Pilots in HMV on Oxford Street, and they signed my ticket from all the way back in 2016. And just to have a piece of you know, my 21 Pilots history sort of bookmarked and stamped by the people who've really changed me. It's something that I will never forget, and clearly hold it very tight to my chest. Then the show, I still hadn't recovered fully from the relationship that I had, and the Clancy tour, as I like to call it, revived my heart and sort of gave me the courage. It gave me more of my, I like to call it, my melty or meltdown boy, like, sense of self that I had from even all the way back in 2016, 2017. But yeah, incredibly happy to have been able to see the FPE event, getting to ride on the Stressed Out bike, getting to see the backpack from the Stressed Out music video, getting to see the trench confetti on the drum, getting to see all the trench memorabilia. An experience I'll never forget, and I'm glad I was able to go and see that. Moving on to now Breach. Like I sort of alluded to, I think from now, after Breach and all the way back to 2016, I think I feel more myself than I've felt in years, and I've kind of gone full circle to being the person in front of you now. So I'm very happy and very much in a very good place in a lot of ways, thanks to this band, which I have endless praise for. So if you haven't listened to 21 Pilots, I'd very much encourage it. You might find your evening with 21 Pilots that might change your life. So I might be biased, but I'd very much encourage you to at least check them out if you have not already. But thank you very much for watching this video. There'll be much more like this in terms of talking about the things I love and deep diving into what they mean to me. So I hope you look forward to that, and hope you have a most triumphant day. Hello everyone, this is Meltdown Boy. I'd like to show you a video of me playing Goner by 21 Pilots. The only video I took that night was Tyler and Josh playing Goner, and so it sticks with me that the video I took just before I had to leave and not watch Trees for the first time was Goner, and I'd love to hear this song live again, so I'm playing it for you now. So I hope you enjoy.
To get ready.